Man, where did that grenade come from that killed me?
Did you see how that, like, I did that barrel roll and then hit 2 guys and it all blew up? And wow, that was awesome.
He just got sniped and then cartwheeled over the side and then got run over by a warthog.
We flipped 6 times in the air, landed it, and kept going.
So it's sort of fun that with Save Films, that single bullet that comes in that's actually gonna kill you, that hits, then to actually watch blood start coming out and to see the guy get shot back, to watch that in slow motion and to see, look how cool that ragdoll is, look how cool this particle system is, look how cool that looks. It's just fantastic, and it's really fun to see.
People can't make things up now. They can't lie about what happened in the game last night. They can't exaggerate.
The save film essentially is an automatic replay of every game you play. Fly anywhere you want to in the map, pan around, check things out.
The amazing thing about save films is that you can actually relive any moment that happened at any time and look at it from any angle.
If you're not quite sure how did they actually get the flag out of our base when we're supposedly had 3 guys guarding it, now it's easy to go back, watch the film, see what they did.
The controls basically work exactly how you would expect them to.
It's so simple conceptually, but making it a reality, it took years.
Your first person, if you click the right stick, it shows you what that person was looking at from third person. The other option you have while you're following someone in third person is to break out into a orbiting cam. So anytime you hit the right stick, you automatically move out into this orbiting camera and you can zoom in and out.
I'll say it. I did not know that the Warthog actually had like an internal like dash lights and crap. And so then like I'm flying around and I'm like, wait, what? Like there's actually like lights in here?
There's 2 ways to rewind. You can either press left on the D-pad, which is a shortcut, or you can bring up the control pad, highlight the back button on the control pad, press A, and you'll rewind that way.
Every time that someone rewinds in a save film, I hold my breath because there's like, it's like God reaching in and being like, make magic happen, and then it magically just keeps working. Like, the complexity of that system is so insane.
Now, the other cool thing is the ability to go into flying camera, and you do that by hitting the Y button, and that breaks you out into a free roaming camera.
You can watch it from above and you can see what you did, maybe get a perspective where you can actually see the impact of that grenade you threw and zoom in really closely on the action that happened after that.
So there's one group who was like, no, don't allow it. They're gonna see too many lies. It's a pain in the ass. The other side was like, look, flying cam is cool as shit. It actually is a big deal.
When you're in flying camera, if you hold in the left trigger, you can actually fly around the map faster. And then the right trigger is your speed control. If you hold down the right trigger in just a little, you'll notice it's slow motion. And if you hold it in all the way, it actually becomes fast forward.
I want people to be able to make those snippets, be able to make those moments and share them and be like, look at this awesome game, look at these crazy things I did, and that's so awesome. And I want that to be inside our engine, not to have to go to some external site.
Save Films and Forge, I think, represent the coolest features that we have in Halo 3.
We're giving them the tools to basically play Halo how they want to play it. They can set up any map however they see fit.
It's just crazy how much a map will change with just a small variation of either weapon placement or just where the flag spawns in CTF. If you don't like it there, move it 1 meter to the right.
If you want to in Forge, you could build your own base on the beach, maybe add some turrets for defense, add some crates to hide behind.
Try building a building out of fusion coils and then blow it up.
You could have 50 versions of Sandtrap that are each built differently, that each emphasize a different type of game style.
Forge is actually an old school Bungie name. It was the name of the map editor for the Marathon games. It's kind of a nod to the hardcore Bungie fans.
One of the guys on your team is this partially omnipotent little monitor flying around, dropping weapons for you and holding crates to block enemy fire, picking up your Scorpion and carrying you to the other side of the map.
It's like the hand of God that has come and picked up this large vehicle and started slinging it around right in front of this guy's face.
Your buddy can drop a bubble shield in front of you. Now instantly you're protected. Maybe now you'd like to go on the offensive, ask your buddy to drop a Spartan laser for you. Next thing you know, you've got a laser in real time.
Once we realized we could do something like that, we're like,
This will be the mother of all multiplayer matches.
You can manipulate everything on the map. It's not just weapons and grenades and vehicles. It's spawning. It's where the flag sits. It's where the turret sits. It's every single object in the level.
They're gonna love the Forge because they can spend hours dropping tanks on each other.
Each item has a cost associated with it.
You have only so much Halo currency to spend on a particular map.
Yeah, I've joked that people are going to take our maps that are broken, and within a week they're going to fix them because they're actually going to make the real version of like, hey, you know what, Bungie, your version of territories in this level sucked, and here's the real one.
we're not really sure what people are going to do.
People are going to figure out new ways to use the Forge that I think we don't even understand or know are possible yet.
The next crazy thing that you're like, oh my god, they just took Forge and they took save films of that and they added voiceovers and they just did Macbeth. Holy crap, like that's crazy and that's awesome.
Everyone's riffing off each other's ideas, and then all of a sudden, some diamond just emerges from it where everyone needs to have this map.
Oh, this is so cool. I can't believe we're actually letting people do this.
This is the stuff that's going to keep people playing for years on end, that's going to make a billion hours get logged on Xbox Live. This is the thing that is going to really set our game apart from the rest, I think.
Ta-da!
Hi, I'm Luke from Bungie,
And I'm Shishka.
and today we're here to talk about July 7th, Bungie Day.
But, it's not the 7th.
Right, okay. It's not actually our anniversary at this exact moment, but last year on July 7th, these 7 dudes climbed into a shoebox together.
Shoebox? What does this have to do with Bungie Day?
Shishka, please. 7th day, 7th month, 7th column, Bungie Day.
I'm so confused right now. Where am I?
Our independence has us driving toward becoming a multi-game studio, and the first thing that we're going to announce
Whoa,
today...
whoa, we're not announcing anything yet.
But, dude, it's Bungie Day. Well, okay, it's a few days before Bungie Day. What can we announce?
The thing we're here to talk about?
We're here to talk about something?
Yeah, Cold Storage.
Huh?
A remake of Halo Combat Evolved map Chillout, available on Xbox Live Marketplace for...
200 points!
It's free, moron. Bungie and Microsoft are releasing Cold Storage on July 7th for free.
Right.
We're going to change all the text in the game to let folks know that the Legendary playlists now require all DLC.
Wait, so after Bungie Day, Cold Storage becomes a part of the Legendary map pack, and I have to pay for it?
The map is going to be free, and it's always going to be free.
So tell me if I've got this right. On Bungie Day, I can download Cold Storage for free from Xbox Live Marketplace.
What the hell are you doing? Oh,
After Bungie Day, I can download Cold Storage for free.
correct.
It's always free.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then, when I want to play it in Halo 3, the playlists that'll utilize Cold Storage are playlists that require all downloadable content.
I'm so proud.
Hey, ow! Just a second, Junior.
Oh, Junior.
So I'll have to have downloaded the Heroic map pack, which is free, purchased the Legendary map pack, and then downloaded the free Cold Storage. And then I'm good to go.
Yeah, you got it. That's not so hard, is it?
As you can see, Cold Storage is a Forerunner research facility that has had an unfortunate contamination outbreak.
Whoa, That's a flood pure form. Does it come to life during CTF and act as a super defender? Where's the BR spawn?
Chill out about the BR spawn, and next you're gonna ask me about the Halo 1 pistol,
No,
weren't
seriously.
you?
Well, actually, I was.
And now you want to know if it's a perfect pour.
Well, yeah. And what the hell is Vic doing here?
He is painting in the fun, Chad. I know that you're like a junior designer and you don't know about painting in the fun yet.
Hey, I'm all about fun.
You cannot simply give what I can take. Speaking of taking it, Lars, let's talk about all the things that are different in Chill Out.
Halo 1 and Halo 3 are obviously different games. The fact that he can jump quite a bit higher, all those subtle differences make it pretty apparent that we had to change some of the jumps or the railings along the ramps.
Oh, suck it, Lars. You keep going to that one spot over and over. Is that all you did in Halo 1 too, was camp there?
It's really designed for small, free-for-all style Slayer games. Because there are multiple teleporters around the map, you can get to almost anywhere within a few seconds, so it makes games really hectic.
You die a lot in this game. You die a lot. Well, we were going to call it Cold Sore at first, but...
And then we realized that that just wasn't going to work.
We kind of took it as a means to sort of explore the Forerunner style. The whole idea was kind of what if there was a sort of medical Forerunner? A lot of like the detail work and the paneling is something that's completely unique.
Hey, look, does this look like a poop?
The weapon layout is actually very faithful to Chill Out, with the one exception being the pistol not being here and replaced with the battle rifle.
Hey, Lars?
Yeah?
Stand still for a second.
I will.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Hey, what is this?
Don't mind him, he doesn't do anything.
What do you mean he's doing something right now? He's shining a big freaking light in my eyes.
Yeah, if you stare at him like that instead of looking at the dudes trying to kill you.
Can I have a flamethrower?
You can, but only in Forge.
I want a flamethrower, man.
Flamethrower
is such an awesome multiplayer weapon. I love it.
Here you go, Vic.
Oh, thanks. My armor's on fire, just like yours.
We came up with blockers for this area, so if you want to play Chill Out Classic.
I dropped my car keys down.
Soccer balls. Fusion coils and teleporters. You got a mongoose. I don't know if you'd ever want to play cold storage with the ghost, but hey, you can.
This is more of a competitive map.
Alright, I'm taking that.
Ow.
Please enjoy yourselves. It's a present from Bungie to you.
Cold storage will be available for free beginning on July 7th. It's a thank you to our fans for being oh so supportive.
How cool would it be if on Bungie Day, Microsoft decided to lower the price of the Legendary map pack from 800 points to 600 points?
What do you know? That's what they're gonna do.
Isn't that neat, kids?
Luke, who the hell says neat?
Oh, you know what we forgot?
What's that?
There's gonna be a whole playlist, you asshole. You're the playlist designer.
7-player free-for-all. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, coffee?
Coffee.
Sweet.
Ta-da!
I am Lars Bakken, multiplayer designer here at Bungie. I was a designer on Ghost Town.
I'm Cameron Pinard. I was an artist on Ghost Town.
I'm Vic DeLeon, and I was an artist on Ghost Town.
Why is Vic Paint? That's the question.
I'm Mr. Pink.
The map itself is medium-sized, asymmetric map.
Asymmetrical means there are no similar portions of the map that are copied from one side to another.
Did you just look that up on Wikipedia?
No, actually, yeah.
Professor Vic. I
Cameron,
like it.
I'm gonna shotgun kill just for that. Come on,
Oh.
jerk.
The fiction on this map is it is a water reclamation plant that is on the outskirts of the jungle.
At some point, there's this fictitious thing called a global water campaign that was supposedly feeding the world some water. So occasionally you'll find a barrel You know, I'm really thirsty, but I just can't seem to get anything out of these things.
Pretty much every area's got at least 2 ways in and 2 ways out.
Yeah. And this little back area was designed, you know, by the nature of the map. We kind of needed a safe place for people to spawn in when we were doing one-way CTF.
Vic and Cam did a really good job on this map. There's a lot of destruction, and you just don't get hung up at all. And it's really important in a multiplayer map that that does not happen.
You're definitely going to get stuck on this thing. I think this is my dad's computer. See, it has switches.
There definitely aren't the same weapons placed all over the map. They're more in unique locations. One side starts near the rocket launcher, and the other side spawns near the shotgun. If you run in here, throw it on a power drain down into the center, and brute shot the hell out of this area, it really makes it difficult to defend.
Oh, ow, ow, snap.
We don't want people to find places that are out of the way where they can sit with the sniper rifle and just take people out. We try and keep them out with this thing called the soft ceiling.
Whee!
There's the grav lift down below, the power drainer, and the bubble shield, and they're all kind of centrally located.
Wait,
so...
there's a grav lift in this map?
Yeah, it's right here.
Where?
Doesn't
right
even
where
know
I'm
his own
humping.
map.
Obviously, the forge allows you to place everything, so there's some pretty cool stuff here.
We were looking for something kind of new and exciting to add. What we ended up coming up with was using some of our underutilized system, doing basic HDR adjustment. So we can do things with screen effects now.
This allows them to put a screen effect over the entire level, so they can create their own version of Ghost Town that looks like super saturated like this one.
Do the Gears of War one.
Hey, we can't do all
Hey
that.
now.
We're beeping that one out. We have the very simple colorblind.
Black and white.
Old-timey.
Oh.
Which has a little bit of a
It's like
filmic effect with it.
watching a Charlie Chaplin movie.
If you guys enjoy the map, we've had a lot of fun making it and playing on it and testing it and all that. Send all feedback to Vic Dilly.
Hi, I'm Niall Sankey, and I am a designer on Avalanche.
I'm Mike Bilterman. I was the lead level artist on Avalanche.
Hello, my name is Chris Barrett. I'm one of the art directors at Bungie.
The fiction behind this was a large forerunner structure that basically is pooling power and energy out of the ever-accumulating ice shelf and glacier behind the main structure to produce some sort of power.
You made all that up after you built it. We really wanted to make a map that we could put as many vehicles as possible on, and that was really the fun of the game, very much like Sand Trap is.
Big vehicle carnage. It's more or less symmetrical. We have Covenant versus humans for capture the flag, and one flag, which is pretty fun, just using the different tanks. Man cannons are huge in this one, where the original didn't have the man cannons. Then we have the kind of the teleporter exits, which are kind of carved in forerunner tunnels. And then just to help get people out into the middle of the map, we also have an ice cave to help get you from one place to the next. Spartan Laser is a big rush at the beginning of the game. It's right at the exit of the ice cave under the large forerunner arch.
Biltman's like talking about gameplay and stuff. We're just throwing like warthogs into the man cannons.
I mean, that's kind of how the development went. We goofed around while Bilterman did all the hard work.
Basically.
True that, true that.
Look how awesome the ice is.
It's there, it's just a little less slippery because the Warthog has better traction generally.
Yes, it's got upgraded tires.
Snow tires.
Yeah,
because it is
right.
the Snow Hog.
It is the Snow Hog. It has
snow
chains.
tire. It does not have chains.
It doesn't? Studded, oh, sorry, studded tires. And so there's like snow camo versions of all the vehicles. The Covenant ones do not. I think the Covenant are too cool to do snow camo.
Sussman did make a lot of new Forge objects for this.
He did? Let's see them.
Alright, so one of the new Forge objects There's a little sniper tower, along with the ramp. Now, there's some energy doors to block off certain areas of the map.
Let's place one of those.
I placed 2, but...
I know, but not in any kind of good place. I'm gonna take the door.
Yeah, you block that, I'll block this door.
Come play with my ramp, guys. Check it out.
And it fits just like that. Memory was rough for the artists because we have so many vehicles and we wanted a lot of options in Forge so people could do whatever they wanted, but the more objects you get in there, the less texture space there is for artists. Those guys did a really good job. It turned out looking really good.
Especially if you turn this filter on.
I'm Dan Miller. I'm a mission designer at Bungie.
I'm Blake Lowe. I did some finishing art for Blackout.
I'm Paul Russell. This is Blackout. This is the port from the Halo 2 Lockout. When I first started working on it, the original designer, Francois, came on and actually did all the weapon placement, and then he got called off to do some top secret things, so I kind of picked it up.
Can we talk about his top secret stuff?
Nah, can't. All the weapons, guns, more or less, are the same. Same with the sword, same spot. We put the bubble shield near the sniper rifle, and the reasoning was that the player cannot use the sniper rifle with the bubble shield. It's kind of one of those things that you're going to use the bubble shield for this middle area to prevent from a lot of grenade spams. You try to add variations and just making it a better Halo, but to actually say, hey, we're going to make this game about, I don't know, Paul Russell, think of a good genre. We can't make
a Western.
We can't make it a Western.
It's his fans. He has tons of them, always calling.
Hello. Hi. No, we're recording some audio for a video documentary right now.
Every part of the map has no equal on the opposite end of the map. Primary game play type, in my opinion, is Flare.
Yeah, they're recording everything we're saying right now. Okay, I love you. Love you, Bob. Bye. I died in my pink uniform.
I assassinated you.
Did anybody see the windsock?
No.
The windsock and wind cups.
Oh, weather station Z41. In the original Lockout, the structure itself was pushed into the ice.
Yeah.
Why did it get pulled out of it?
Embedding a oil rig or whatever in the ice just didn't seem to make much sense to me.
Plus, it was just another one of those things you could piss the people off who wanted a direct port.
Thank you.
Oh man, I wish we could fire up Forge. There's some cool stuff in here. We can?
Oh, is that you? Oh, hi, Blow. Hi. Hi.
I try to grab all the stuff from what we placed in Foundry. So in theory, you can actually make your own walkways. If you have 2 people, you can build on top of things and then remove it so you have floating platforms.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's cool. Either of you guys work with Forge? Dumb question.
No.
But
what's Forge?
We also have these doors that actually fit with the motif. So we'll just lock that door off.
You can close every room.
You can close every door if you want.
Sounds like fun.
It's interesting to see how things play out with a couple doors locked off. I'm really excited to see how people are going to play this map.
Yeah, it'll be great.
Go buy a Legendary Pack.
Don't get too mad at us for f***ing things up.